Welcome to Las Vegas Speaks. My name is Guy Dawson and I am your host. Las Vegas Speaks is a show that highlights prominent people in the Las Vegas community as well as other things related to Las Vegas. I am here with Robby Thomas with the Black Business Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And what is your role with the Black Business Chamber of Commerce?
I currently serve as the chairman for the Black Business Chamber.
What do you do as a chairman?
Well, that's a good question. So part of the chairman's role is to ensure that the organization does and carries out its mission. And so what that means is essentially if you're doing work with black business owners, for example, is to make sure that we're providing the kind of services and programs that help support businesses and the kind of work that they do. So providing resources and making sure that the organization has a sustainability plan.
And as a Chamber of Commerce, as you had mentioned, there are a lot of services that you provide to the community. What are some of the primary ones? I know you had touched on a couple, but could you give us a few more services that you bring to the community?
Well, for the most part, we know that there's a wealth gap between some communities of color, in particular, African American owned businesses, really lack a lot of capital, they lack capacity. And one of the things that we try to do is to help bridge the gap, identify where resources may be, whether it's the SBA or partnerships with banks, such as some of the local banks that we've actually reached out to, and really try to help bring those pieces together to help foster a better economic climate to help businesses thrive.
And I know that the Black Business Chamber of Commerce is relatively new.
Yes.
What is the development like? I know whenever you're getting something started and establishing it, you have people that are very interested in it, but sometimes they need to become acquainted with it. What are the ways that you're reaching out to black business owners?
One of the ways I look at this is, sometimes I feel like I'm a glutton for punishment. And I try to make sure that I don't get into something that, you don't have the ability to, that you do have the ability to thrive in. So I've actually done work before in this space. And so I've actually been a chairperson for other kinds of small business organizations, whether it's partnerships with different city or state entities that help businesses and business districts thrive. So what we've done is take some of the principles that we've used that were successful and try to bring it into the space where, we begin to formulate partnerships, we begin to formulate strategies to work with small businesses and entities that foster the kind of economic development goals that we try to aspire to bring to the market. The other thing is, it's important to really work one-on-one with business owners. Everyone that starts a business doesn't have an MBA, and so we want to make sure that they have some of the kinds of tutorials or technical assistance that would be important to help a business thrive. A lot of businesses don't succeed, in the first or second year. And so we want to make sure that businesses that we work with that have the kinds of tools that they need to succeed.